Today we're going to be answering some of your guys' questions and comments. We're going to be revisiting some old fixes and checking out one of my newest favorite tools. So the first comment is from Max C. He says, I'm not getting any spark. I can't find a wire diagram anywhere that matches what I have. I have a 4-wire stator and I replaced the trigger and stator and CDI box. Now that's a good one. So what I've found was most likely to be the culprit if you replaced everything that had to do with it was probably going to be your neutral safety switch. Now that is a tough one to find out, which is what brings me to my next newest favorite device, the Fluke Networks Pro 3000 probe. Now what this does is this creates a signal, generates a small signal, small little bit of current actually, and you use this little sniffer to figure out where wires are. Let's take a look at that in the field just for a second. Okay, so let's put this into field use here. But I have the unit hooked up here. One side goes to the hot side of this solenoid, and this side goes to where I was moving the wire around. So let's just say we want to figure out where this wire goes, right? So let's take a look at the control box here. You'll see I have this the sound unit with me, the sniffer. Quiet. So I'm sorry headphone users, I apologize. So that being said, we've tried to figure out where that goes to. Well, it's kind of loud, really loud, quiet, kind of loud. So it changes right here. Hear that change? Now, I know for a fact now, since I went and had that sniffed, if I looked, excuse me, right in here, this great big connector goes into this guy, and this guy goes into the neutral safety switch, which we can test that. That's where we're getting our signal from. And that's where we're getting our other signal from. So it weakens every time it has to go in between these little joints here. So it might be an idea to go ahead and replace that. But that's how I use it. So we know that this starter goes into the neutral safety switch. So it's actually a pretty handy little tool. I enjoy using it, and I recommend if you do get one, definitely use it properly. It's not really, I don't think it's really supposed to be used for that purpose, but I make sure those two little the red and black don't touch. So just something to keep in mind, because there is a small amount of current in there, and I don't want to destroy it, and I don't want to mislead you and make you think that that's how to do that. So let's move on to the next one. The second comment shows, weren't you worried about the ground arcing through the main bearings where you had the ground? Yes. I was worried about that, and at that point I believe I had lost my sanity. No, being serious though, it was already broken. At that point, what are you really going to do? I decided, you know what, I'm going to try this, see if it works. It worked for me. I'm not saying that all results are going to be the same. Just want to make sure that you understand that. When you try that, try it at your own peril, but you know, I tried literally the grease, the bread, and the special tools, and everything chipped it apart or splattered all over the place and made a bunch of food for the local rodent population, which I had to consequently clean up, and that was fun when it was just bread sticky with oil. Yum. So I'm going to show you a quick little clip here. Everything is put together, thanks to yours truly. No, I did not visit a shop. I didn't make an update video because I kind of wanted to do something special like this, so now that I have a chance to, check it out. Alright, so we're back up underneath of this bad mamma jamma here. You might remember this heat shield when I was banging on it with the hammer. Still has a couple little dings and scratches in there, but the transmission has been installed. Brand new ARP bolts, and she ain't going nowhere. You're going nowhere. And if we take a look up underneath of here, you can see the brand new clutch and throwout bearing in there. Everything is brand spanking new. Take her to the 35 corner here. Better if I don't have the wind Nice and smooth.
And exactly 6 years ago to this very day, what was basically the start of my YouTube channel at 89,000 views now, craziness, is the Harbor Freight air compressor. Let's see if it still works. So we're going to play this quick little clip. I'm just going to run it, bring it back up to pressure, hook a tool up to it so you guys can see that it's working. And here's the best part is that is still the original fix 6 years ago. Since then, I've used it in a multiple amount of fixes, plus actually re-roofs of it. So it's still running strong to this day. So thank you guys very much for checking out this video. Stay tuned. I will be working on a whole bunch of stuff here. So expect about, I'd say, probably a video a week or more. So thank you guys very much. Remember, if you're not subscribed, do that. Ring the bell like everybody else tells you to do, and do all the cool YouTube stuff. All right, there will be a link in the description below, by the way, for this little tool here, so keep an eye out for that. I like using it so much that I don't even get any kickbacks from it. I'm just going to show you where to get one. So anyway, see you guys next time. Peace.